What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday. Market open. Big day, Jose. Big day, Adele. Big day, Jan. What's up, guys? What is going on? We got some things to talk about here, guys. We got some things to go over. The charts are contradicting the news, right? So typically when the Japanese yen, Nello, what's up, man? Good to see you. Typically when oil is going up, which obviously some of you guys saw, you messaged me about it. I want to show you guys something. This is some insane stuff right now. You can do any oil that you really want to do. We can do oil futures. But oil USD. Look at that chart. Oil opened at $100 a barrel. Why is that? Well, what's going on in the Middle East right now? Yes, oil and the US dollar are supposed to go inversely. Nora Bads, what's up? How are you? The dollar and the oil are supposed to go in opposite directions. We are getting them both going up, which is extremely interesting. Not sure if it's good or bad, but it's not good for price action. But what I do think is going to happen is one of them is going to give, and I think the US dollar is going to end up dropping. However, the Japanese yen should be dropping. All charts with the Japanese yen as the Thania, what's going on? All charts with the Japanese yen are just doing the opposite. They're doing the opposite. It's wild, actually. So, like GBP USD, GBP is going down. That means the USD is going up. Doesn't quite make sense. GJ is dropping down, but the yen is supposed to be going down. But the Great British Pound's actually going down in comparison to the yen. If you take a look at Euro AUD, actually it's a bad example. Euro JPY. All of these are supposed to be going down, but they're actually going up, which is extremely interesting. AUD JPY is at a strong resistance, which is also interesting. So looking at all of these charts, because obviously we're going to analyze before we jump into anything, as we always do. Now CHF, I see going up. CHF is a strong buy. The Swiss franc during times of war is everyone's safe haven. Switzerland, baby, neutral. What I see on this chart right now is that we're going to fly. We had the buy. We had the reversal at a key zone, which was right here, this entire area of consolidation. So we broke structure and actually saw the upside here. We had a full candle closure above the EMA ribbon, which was right here. We had a fair value gap formed, actually multiple, and we're now seeing an uptrend. And then we had a retest of the EMA ribbon right here, where we can now see this go up. I think on CHF JPY, realistic number for a target, you could see 106 pips. Seriously, 106 pips. So CHF JPY is an interesting one. USD JPY is coming down, which means I think the dollar is also going to start to come down. The dollar cannot retain highs while oil retains highs. One of them has to give. That's just how the economy works, on a global scale. and on just a nationwide scale as the United States goes. Miguel, what's up, man? How are you? What's going on, guys? Happy to see you all back in here. Let's have another good week. Let's repeat last week. I'll take another 207 pips this week. What were the symbols that I was looking at on? USD, CAD, GBP, USD. Look at this gap down on GBP USD, guys. Absolutely insane. I like to set realistic goals. If we can beat last week, I'd be happy. GJ is dropping heavily. Rejected this fair value gap up here and is just absolutely dropping. 15 minute, it already dropped and confirmed the low. Our target would be like right here. Anio, what's going on? How are you? Welcome back. Good to see you in the stream. Oh, look what we just got. Trading with Matt Indicator. Buy, sell. Oh, here comes it again. Buy, sell. Buy, buy, buy. USD JPY is coming in hot with buy signals right now. Which is... Yeah, GJ shorts. I mean, GJ paid us last week, guys. I think we may just straight go GJ shorts. Can't complain about last week, you know what I mean? GJ shorts just raked it in for us. So, we gonna see. We gonna see. We're going to watch what happens here in the first 15 minutes of this candle before we get into anything. But I love the GJ shorts. We broke the lows right here. So we have a confirmed downtrend, right? That's rule number 1. So we met rule number 1. Rule number 2. Candle closure below the EMA ribbon. Check. That's there. Rule number 3. Fair value gap formed. 3. Check. Rule number 4. Key zone, reversal or rejection. Reversal or rejection of a key zone. It rejected this fair value gap and the EMA ribbon perfectly. I'm thinking sells. But the Japanese yen is supposed to weaken. And this is why a lot of traders dump positions. Sydney, what's up, man? How you doing? What's up, nerds? One more time? You want me to go over the rules one more time, Jose? I'm looking at a sell here, though. I wonder what it's showing on. Short term, the technicals are showing sell. Long term, they are not. The day chart was just so bullish. Yeah, I got you. The day chart was just so bullish. To open down here, this could just be a huge wick going back up. So I'll go over the rules again real quick, guys. Here's the rules. and all of them so everybody knows exactly why we are looking at this trade. All right, rule number 1. Confirm downtrend, right? Lower highs, lower highs, lower lows, lower lows. This is a confirmed downtrend. That's rule number 1, okay? Rule number 2. We have a reversal at a key zone. This fair value gap is a key zone. This EMA ribbon is a key zone. We've been rejecting this for 2 hours straight, right? 2 hours straight now. Rule number 3. We have a full candle closure below the EMA ribbon, and it's a bearish one too. So check off rule number 3. And the final rule, rule number 4. We have a fair value gap created here. That shows that we do have resistance after we broke the lows, and this is going to continue to drive down. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Nia, been good. Yeah. I don't trade gold. Yeah, we've been trading this market open moves. And I like them a lot. I like these market open moves. I think we're going to see a drop off on this. But by the end of London session, it may come up to retest this area. But like CHF JPY is looking down too. And it rejected it perfectly. We got the same concept going on here. But on the higher time frames, looks like it could be a buy. But we did blow through this bottom wick on the previous hour candle. So with that being said, we might actually be seeing a retest of this ribbon down here before we see it take off. Everything is doing the opposite of what the news tells you, if you notice right now, guys. Again, the Japanese yen is supposed to be falling. The US dollar is supposed to, or Japanese yen is supposed to be falling, correct. The US dollar is supposed to be falling, correct. Oil, when it goes up, means that all the countries that export a lot of oil, their dollar goes down. There's a lot of different and interesting rules that typically go with the market that are being broken right now. You know what I mean, guys? It's very interesting what's happening right now in the markets. We don't want to touch anything in consolidation. We're going to stay away from GBP AUD. GJ, I think we got a chance to go down here, especially coming into this 15-minute candle. I really like GJ. I really like AUD JPY. Benny, what's up, man? I really like AUD JPY to go for 15 to 40 pips. That's a pretty strong consolidation area. But it already came up and retested the zone. If we go to the hour, it's gotten rejected 2 times now. Once, twice. Rejected both of them. AUD JPY might be the move tonight, guys. It's already got 24K in volume. There you go, Benny. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I personally think we can sell any one of these JPY pairs. USD JPY I'm not touching. But CHF JPY, AUD JPY, Euro JPY, I think you could sell any of these. The one I'm most confident on is AUD JPY. Look at all those tests into there. That's the one I'm most confident in tonight. As of right now. Here's what we have to look at too. How many pips is it to retest the highs? 38 pips. So we're going to have a minimal 38 pip stop loss. right? So your levels here are going to be obviously your TP1 right there, kind of. Well, let's see how many pips that is. Yeah, that's 14 pips. Your TP2, you're looking at down here. Your TP3, you're looking at down here. And your TP4, you're looking at, like, down here. That's what you're looking at for this kind of trade. $15, $41, $82, $112, and $140. It's a lot of pips. The wicks, the green wicks, are definitely something that could be filled, so we need to be careful here to not get wicked out. It's definitely something we're going to want to watch. Nice, you traded gold? That's cool. I personally just don't like to, you know? But you guys know that. It's just not my thing. USD JPY consolidating under this. Yeah, it's wild, guys. We've got a lot of really interesting charts that all look almost the same. Wow. I do like GBP USD a lot as well. Like GBP USD to me is, whoo, that's his 60 something pips. You're looking at there. You're looking at here. And you're looking at down there. So a lot of options here, guys. A lot of options. We're going to wait for the 15-minute candle. But I think realistically, GBP USD might be the play. Just because of the rejection. Then we just broke the lows. That's a huge break of the lows. So massive break of the lows right there. JBP USD. Certainly not what I thought we were going to be taking tonight, possibly. Well, we're going to give it till the 15-minute candle, see if we get any retracement back up. Even if we entered right now, you'd be looking at 30 to 35 to 45 pips as a stop loss. So, potential upside, 10, 30, 52, and 62 pips. And it's killing me to not get in this one right now, but we got to wait for the new 15-minute candle, guys. We have to. That's our rules. We know that. GJ is just going to fall off a cliff. Wow. GJ just looks like it's going to absolutely fall off a cliff. That's wild. We got roughly 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 30 seconds until we get this new candle, and we're going to decide if we're going to get in a trade or not. Because all of our rules are met on like 5 charts right now. So essentially, you'd want to pick the one with the best price action and the one with the most volume. Euro JPY's got a ton of volume. GBP USD not as much. Euro JPY chart. Let's take a look at this. You're looking at right here for your TP1. Roughly this area for your TP2. roughly this area for your TP3, and roughly down there for a TP4. So when you look at that, you're looking at 10 pips, 17 pips, 30 pips, 40 pips, and 50 pips. On that one, AUD JPY, you got a lot more room to go. All right, we got 1 minute. If we get under 110.30, this is a major sell. Major sell. You got a ton of pips to go, man. An absolute ton of pips. Overall downtrend, reversal at a key zone. Candle closure on the 4 hour. You're about to get below the EMA ribbon. Thanks, Ryan. Lil Broski, what are you looking up to trade? We're trading the JPY pairs. So CHF JPY, USD JPY, AUD JPY, Euro JPY, GBP JPY. We're looking at all those charts and actually GBP USD. Although this wicked back up. Alright, we just got new 15-minute candles here, guys. Let's take it from the top down. This is going to drive down. Alright, this one's in the ribbon. Not a fan. This is why we wait, guys. This is why we wait. So all of these are reversing slightly. Yeah, your liquidity's up here. Like that 212 area. But yeah, down here on the short term is where I think we'll see it. The short term move is roughly 50 pips. It's a lot of pips. USD JPY. No, we do not. Victor Abadeo Victor. We do not have an entry yet. We have all 4 of our confirmations that we need to get in a trade met, but we are not actually in one yet. We're watching to see what price action kind of does on these 5 and 15-minute candles. But the overall theme so far is that these are dropping. The question is, are they going to continue to drop? Because with the news that's out right now and everything going on in the world, All these pairs should be going the other way. Which means one of two things. You can A, go in and go longs and go opposite, which would go against every rule we have. Or B, wait and see if these downtrends are going to continue. Or C, wait all the way until the local support, which would be our TP1, to get in buys. Because these candles are doing quite the opposite now, right? Now they look like they're going to come up and test the EMA ribbon on a lot of them. USD JPY is somehow going up still. Yeah, so we're not in one yet, but we're heavily watching. Make sure we don't have any news tonight, any red folder news. Don't believe we do. We're going to want to check that. Chinese yen. Orange folder. I don't really care much for the orange folders, to be honest with you guys. I don't. Red folders is what I won't trade. We went for 11 pips. I think we're going to wait another 10 minutes for this next 15-minute candle, see what happens. Or are we going to reject these lows here and start pushing to the upside, or are we going to break through them? I think that's what we need to figure out here. Because a lot of these charts are funky, man. Where's the next USD? Oh, way over here. So the next USD resistance is way up here. And according to the news, dollar surges as US-Iran war pushes oil past 100 a barrel. Oil soars, shares slide in Asia as Middle East conflicts rage. But again, the charts are doing the opposite because the JPY pairs are selling. And then Japan week ahead, national wealth eroded by high import costs. Export weathering Trump tariffs thanks to demand from Asia and Europe. So, no, I don't trade gold. It risks too much of your account and there's no price action to it like there is in foreign exchange market. I've said this like a million times, but I'm going to say it again. Watch this. You ready? How are you going to trade that? What type of price action are you looking for here? It's parabolic. If you want to go to the smaller time frames and look at it on a 5-minute scale, you certainly can. Certainly can. Not enough of a range and uses way too much of my account. The risk to reward ratio, and not RR in terms of your trade, the risk to reward ratio versus how much of your account you have to risk to gain money is not worth it to me. Personally, that's how I feel about it. But we're waiting to get some sort of reaction out of these charts. A lot of wicks here on the 5-minute. It's having trouble breaking down here. But certainly rejected this area, that's for sure. Big rejection right in here. And it's a fair value gap, and it's an EMA ribbon. So that's two confirmations of a downtrend right there. So again, with that being said, this is something that we're strongly watching. You got 42,000 on the Euro JPY trade. We just want to make sure that for us, that this thing isn't coming back up to retest up here. It already wicked down and rejected this. Don't like that hour candle. I don't like that hour candle. That thing looks like it's going to come up and retest before coming back down. It's not something that I want to mess with, guessing whether it's going to retest or come down. We need to know for sure. We need to have a calculated risk in our minds. What we're willing to risk and what we're willing to make based off what the chart is giving us. So, with that being said, some of these are tough looking charts right now. But at the same time, some of them look really nice. Like GBP USD. For 60 pips. And get rid of these because they're no longer valid. Just what an insane gap down. 4 hours, same thing. Yeah, I think GBP USD might end up being the one. So, now's a waiting game because we need to see what's going to happen. You know what I mean, guys? You know, we don't just jump in. The best thing to trade is the chart that has the best price action. So I don't have an answer for you right now because that's exactly what we're waiting on. You know what I mean? This is your high zone right there. I just don't see us coming down and getting to there. This is the low though. That's your low. So do we break and retest that? We'll see. It's again, it's really interesting charts, and this is why a lot of people pull their money out during geopolitical issues, is because it's somewhat unpredictable. But based on our strategy, we have a little bit of a competitive edge here. Yes, this is TradingView. You are correct. Yep. It's TradingView with my personal indicator on it. See right here it says match strategy. I love the AUD JPY sells. Oh, yeah. I think we're going to end up selling AUDJPY. We got 2 minutes until we get a new 15-minute candle here. Yeah, I think so too. We could see, we're going to find out though. I mean, you know, everybody speculated last week after, you know, all the issues going on, that what they thought was going to happen. None of that was true. Not at least until market correction happened way later in the week. You know what I mean? Yeah, Nia, it just uses too much of your account. It's not worth it. I think we got our rejection. I don't know. I don't think oil is going to dump for a while, to be honest with you. There'll be some sort of a market correction there, Galaxy. But anytime a major exporter of oil is under attack, prices are going to go up because it becomes more scarce, because the export routes and the logistics of getting the oil out of the Middle East are heavily impacted by what's going on right now. So this is where in the foreign exchange markets, it doesn't only just have to do with the technical analysis. This is where we have to look at the news. And I personally don't like looking at news, but you can't ignore what's borderline World War III right now. It's not something that you can ignore. All right, we just got a new 15-minute. Yeah, we're going to sell AUDJPY, guys. I'm in for sells on AUDJPY. I'm in for sells on AUDJPY, guys. Sells on AUDJPY. I will send it out here in a second. I just gotta switch accounts here. Open up the other one and sell AUDJPY. Yeah, we're selling it. We're selling it. We're selling it. Mr. Dope Smokes. BTC. Nice. There you go. That's a good play right there. Short position. Yeah, we're going to get the moves we like here. We are going to get the moves that we like here. Copy image. Sell AUDJPY. Sell AUDJPY. And I'm going to send this out in the group chat here in the VIP. I'm going to send this out with the levels for you. I just like to get it out quickly, and then I go in and put the levels, as you guys know. So let me just, now that we're in it, and I can take a breather and edit this message and get you guys the proper information. Where do we have our stop loss at? 110.979. 110.979. Oops, that's our stop loss. Yeah, 110,979. We're going to get rid of this right here because we kind of already touched that. But 110,074 is TP1. And 074. TP2, you're looking at 109,679. 109.679. This is who we have, baby. TP3, you're looking at 109,314. And TP4, you're looking at 109,079. Send this to the freebies. Nah, you gotta be tuned in. Nah, they ain't getting it. I like the move. We broke the lows. TP1 actually needs to be moved up to there. It needs to be 110, 117 is what you need for TP1, guys. 110, 117. Prefers, what's going on? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Dope Smokes, what do you mean look at power? What is, you're just talking about power in general? I just trade foreign exchange, my man. Five minute, we actually got to sell exactly when I said to sell, which is awesome. We got the sell signal on the trading with Matt indicator as well. So, love when that lines up. That's the point of it, baby. Tool's no good if it doesn't work exactly the way you want it to, and it just did. I've been trading for 15 years, and I'm self-taught. I did watch some YouTube videos of a guy named Adam Koo, but other than that, that's really it. Yeah, I really like the sells here, though. We're going push for sure. Oh, I gotta fix the entry on that. Edit message. The entry that I had was 110,383. So there's two different ways. On my website, you can, if you want actually the indicator, just the indicator, it's on my website. So, tradingwithmatt.ai. It's also in my bio. Here, I'll actually paste the exact. Do you want just the indicator, or are you looking to get in the VIP? There you go, Jose. Let's go, Jose. That's the only way to get it. Yeah, so VIP gets you as long as you do the 97 or the 297, you get sessions with me. Whereas the indicator programs just give you access to the indicator. So if you go on my website, and you'll see on the main page is the VIP options, and then on the Indicator Pro tab on the top right, that's going to show you what we got in terms of indicator plans. It's a great tool to have, but again, I don't force people to buy things. I released a product that people asked me for. So, I'm not here to try and sell anybody. Yeah, as well as the VIP signals. Like the signal we just sent out, if you weren't on live, only the people in VIP got it. We're up over $1,000. No. The only one that gets it is the 297, and it gets it as a trial for 1 month. That's it. The indicator plans are completely separate. It's two separate products, if you know what I mean. The accuracy of the TP, I put the TP. I make them based off what the chart looks like, what I'm seeing. What lot size am I using? In the big account, I'm using 20 lots. And let me switch over to the small account here. Because as you guys know, I've been trading a big account and a small account just to show everybody what it looks like. The smaller account, I'm trading 3 lots. Two sell signals in a row there, guys. Already 10 pips and 11 pips in profit. Adele using the hammer down strategy today, guys. You guys got to look at this. Shit. Adele put the hammer right there. The hammer down strategy. There you go. A little hammer on the chart. I think we're going to get a big push down here. Kivy, welcome to VIP. Kivy, or Adele, can you go ahead and put Kivy in all the VIP stuff, please? Kivy just purchased, so you can put him in all the VIP stuff, please, Adele. Kivy, are you in the Discord yet, or not? If you're not, get in it, and then we'll put you in VIP. JZBZ, what's going on, man? How are you? Hope you're having a good day. All right, Adele will get you taken care of here in the next minute or so. Adele's on it. Adele, let me know when he's in, and I'll welcome him. I'm good. Thanks for asking, Jay. Happy to have you. We're in cells on AUDJPY. KV Pot is what you're looking for there, Adele. Let me know when he's in. I'll send him the welcome message. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, Kivi's also got an account with us, huh? Nice. Kivi, if I were you, I would trade ECN as your type of account. But it's up to you. NOC's fine, but the spreads are not as good. Nice. There we go. It's 7 per lot, not per trade, per lot. Yes, though, on liquid brokers, yes. So if you're trading less than 1 lot, it's not $7, but it's a flat rate of $7 per lot to get the best spreads. Yeah, no problem, Ania. You guys are more than welcome to ask whatever you want. I'm here to answer questions. I think we're going to see this thing nosedive to TP1. Yeah. But yeah, we're in it. You certainly could. I'd wait for a pullback. It's really up to you on that, but as you can know, the market doesn't just move straight up and straight down. It is going to move sideways like this. So what we could be seeing is this. That type of downtrend where you have lower highs and lower lows. You could wait for a pullback right here if you wanted. That's right toward our original entry, but that's completely up to you. On my small account, it's 3 lots. On my big account is 20 lots. I don't really think lot size matters. Learning the system is more important than lot size. Obviously, you don't want to over leverage your account. That goes without saying, 1000%. But the most important takeaway here is, why did we get in the trade? Well, it met all 4 of our rules. It met all 4 of our rules. Again, I don't think the lot size matters. I've been trading for 15 years, little broski. 15 years. I don't think my lot size is important, to be honest with you, because we're trying to learn the system. But I'm using 20 lots on the big account and 3 lots on the small account. If I switch over to my small account here, you'll see that it's up only 166 bucks. 9 pips. Again, a much smaller account. But I'm doing this to show that you can make money no matter what size account you have. You can make money, but your expectations need to match your account size. Just like you don't walk into the Lamborghini dealership or the Ford dealership and go looking for a $100,000 car if you can't afford the car payment. You're not going to go enter a trade with a $100 account with a 2 pip or with a 2 lot position size. It's just not going to happen because you can't afford that lot size. You got to be able to afford the lot size you're going after. That's the important part. It's risk management. No problem, Ania. Good questions, though. What's the hour doing here? It's fine with me. How does it work? We identify highs and lows. We identify all 4 of our all 4 of our confirmations that we need to get in a trade. We execute that trade in our broker, and we watch us make money. You're not guaranteed to make money every single time. This is day trading. There's only 1% of people in the world that make money day trading. But I'm part of that. And you can be too. You just have to learn. Everything's hard in life, so pick your hard. You want to be working hard from a laptop on a beach, or you want to be working hard at a 9-to-5 job where you have to be in an office? It's up to you. Holy rejection candle there. I think we're going to get a big ass wick. A big old donkey wick. Yeah, it just came up to test that fair value gap. Should drive down. Broke the lows right here. Broke market open lows. London and New York close, or lows, I should say, closed right about here. Thanks for the sub, Jay. Appreciate it. Miracle. I'm using 3 lots on my small account. I'm using 20 lots on my big account. So, but again, the expectation is not what lot size I'm using. It's learning the system and then figuring out what lot size to use for yourself. My lot size should not matter. Based on what there, Mogo? We have a downtrend. We have a confirmation of a reversal. We have a resistance at a key zone. We have inverse fair value gaps created. We've got plenty of reasons why this is going down, not up. So if you'd like to explain what you think, Mogo, go ahead and defend your words there. I'd love to hear your analysis, genuinely. Let's hear it. Because there's a difference between thinking it will going up and using a system and taking a calculated risk on it going up with some rules. Big difference. Thanks to everybody who's subbing, guys. I appreciate you. Nene joined the Discord. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the Trading with Matt community, man. Or girl. Sorry. This specific strategy I've been using for over 8 years. With these specific 4 rules. Can I check another pair for entry? I certainly can, but we don't enter multiple trades at once. We do not enter multiple trades at once. Right now, I'm focused on this one, Victor. I'm not really a chart hopper. Once I find the one I like for the night, that's the one I go with. Because that's the way the system works. We have no FOMO. We don't get out of our trade because we're in drawdown. We stick it out. It either hits the stop loss or it hits the break, the take profit. One of the two is going to happen. Obviously, our goal is for it to hit take profit. However, it doesn't always happen. Last week, it happened 5 times in a row. We won 100% last week for 207 pips. It was a good week. That's what we're in. AUDJPY. Set it and forget it, baby. You are correct. Set it and then do this. And just wait for it. Put some music on. Get off the chart. You don't need to manage it if you don't want to. Because you looking at the chart is not going to change what the chart's going to do. I guess we're not going to get an analysis from Mogo of why he thinks it's going up. Sad, I wanted it here. You're funny. You're funny. We're gonna see what happens here, though, that's for sure. I like the downward pressure that we're getting. No, I just want to hear his reasoning. If he's got better reasoning. Just trying to follow logic here. Not I thinks. I have an idea and here's why. Here's why. I think that's called a healthy debate. I got people texting me saying shots fired. Where else am I streaming? Just YouTube, Twitch, and X. Facebook, I'm almost there. I guess your Facebook page has to be old enough. Mine wasn't old enough. But that's pretty much it right there. Thanks. Yeah, I prefer YouTube because that's the one where I'm getting the most views on. Like, YouTube is absolutely destroying everything else. We already have 500 views on this stream. Over 30 concurrent viewers right now. So, YouTube is where I'd rather everybody go, but, you know, not everybody wants to. I get it. Twitch doesn't do very well for me. I don't think Twitch likes day traders, personally. Yeah, YouTube is going to be the best there. Thank you, Nene. Appreciate that. Shit, I'm out of water. What do we got? 1 minute and 43 seconds to see what happens here, guys. I think we're going to retest this fair value gap, but I don't think it's breaking it. Thanks for the subs, guys. I appreciate it. Stanley? She bought it for me, actually. But let me tell you, man, these things are great. This is not a paid advertisement. You fill this bad boy up with ice and put it next to your bed, it will have ice for 2 days, assuming you don't drink it all. I kind of wanted one, though, so it was like a mix of both. You know what I mean? She's got like 10. Sydney, you're not a fan of the Stanleys? Do I look like a white girl walking around with it? I get it. I do. I know. It doesn't leave the house. I'm not walking out with the cup in my hand. Actually, I will take it to the golf course. I take that back. That's the only place. The only place that it goes. It's not that heavy. It depends how much ice you put in it. But I agree, it's too big to walk around with. But to sit on a nightstand and I can just grab it when I'm really thirsty and have cold water, worth it. Worth it all day. All right, we got our new we got our new hour, and it tried to come up, and it just is not. I may re-enter this trade. Let's see what this looks like. It's going to try and come up to here, and it may even come up to the EMA ribbon, but I think overall it's dropping. We didn't just get a new 4-hour, right? Yeah, no. Look at that 4-hour candle wick. Man, if that thing can flip red in the next hour, we will be in great shape. If that thing flips red. Like it just did. Great shape. In the Pro? What do you mean? It's just the buttons right here. It's just the buttons. The negative and the positive hourglass. Or you use your scroll wheel in and out. Right here. Or use the numbers on the side. Just like TradingView. It's the same thing. There you go. Consolidate right here and then just drop. Oh, the app. Did you try closing it and reopening it? Really, that's interesting. I've never had that happen, to be honest with you. Like we're gonna see it retest the CMA rib and then come back down. Aloha, what's going on? Nia, if you've only been trading for 3 months and you have the fear of staying in a trade, it just means you're not comfortable with your system and your technical analysis. You need to just get a little more comfortable. Red Dirt, you think it's going back up? Here's your 4-hour chart. With that wick right there. If anything, it'll touch this before it does that. What's up, Walter? How you doing? I see this going for at least 23 to 24 pips before going the other way, personally. We're below the EMA ribbon too. Yeah, I'd agree. But we're not trading high time frames, you know what I mean? Right now, we definitely use that. But I see where you're going with that. We're just not using that for this trade. We use 1 hour and the 15-minute. This is AUDJPY. AUDJPY. Yeah, set and forget, exactly. Like, we do the analysis ahead of time. We're not just jumping in trades. We have very four strict rules that need to be met for us to take this. I'm not swinging this for 3 days. I'll be out of this trade probably within the next hour to 2 hours. You know what I mean? It's going to come down and retest this zone at some point. And it may even break it. All the JPY charts are doing the same thing. GBP USD went. It broke it. It was there when we were looking at it. It went for 18 pips. But GJ, EJ, AUDJPY, the only thing that's not following it is USDJPY. CHFJPY, they all look the exact same. Yeah, the emotions is some of the hardest things to learn, is the emotional aspects of trading. I 100% agree with that. Greed and fear. Tough things to manage. Very tough things to manage, but it just takes years of practice. There's only so much you can read and so much you can practice. It's going to just real life losing money is what is going to teach you, unfortunately. On the emotional side, there's certainly tips that you can get from other people that'll explain, hey, you know, this is how to deal with these kind of situations. But at the same time, a lot of people just need to learn for themselves how to really manage their own emotions. And we're rejecting the EMA and the Fair value gap on the 5-minute, which is always good. It looks like it's weakening against the dollar, Walter. That's what it looks like to me. Again, I think this is just going to create a wick. You told me that we were going to go into drawdown like 5 pips. 12 pips. All right. Will it close the gap on which pair? These candles come up and create wicks all the time. What do you think this was up here? Everybody's probably thinking buy up here too. And then it came all the way down to here. You can make moves off the market in different ways. UJ? Your next zone on UJ is up here. So that's your next zone. It could possibly go for another 70 pips, or it could come back down and test the EMA for another 47. I'm personally not in that trade for that reason. I don't like the price action of it. You know what I mean? That's my analysis on UJ. It's in the middle of the zone. It did get a closure above. It does have a fair value gap. And it does have a reversal at a key zone. Did break structure. You have a couple good rules there that it's following. However, at the same time, the dollar is not supposed to be going up right now. You know what I mean? So yeah, Mogo, you got me, man. Oh, boy. Like I said, we create wicks all the time. And wicks get filled. Doesn't just move straight up and straight down. There's going to be an imbalance in buying and selling. And then the buyers are going to take control, then the sellers are going to take control. Ania, that's a really good start, though. That's a really, really good start there. It's a really good start, to be honest with you. What I think you need to understand is price action and market structure before anything. Oh, I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. No, it's right at pretty much entry for us. It's right there, pretty much at entry. I think you're all right. Love that. Someone says told you and we're back in profit. It's just like, why? We're adults. Let's not act like children on the internet. Keyboard warriors. I think this thing's dropping off the face of the earth at some point, to be honest with you. I really do. Let's see what we got on the 15 there. That's a good 15-minute candle closure. Rejected the EMA ribbon. Coming back down. Really good 15-minute candle closure there, guys. We got 51K on the volume right now. So volume is fantastic. There we go. All right. There we go. 7.5 pips in profit. Good move there. Good move there. Good move there. Hop back to the other account real quick. See what that one's at. There we go. Yeah, probably. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Hope he's in here so he can watch me make $1,500 in less than 40 minutes. We're pushing for 24 pips, baby. We're pushing. The gap down and the rejection of the EMA ribbon on the gap down. So it gapped down right here, right? It tried to come up and retest the ribbon. Instead, got rejected by this massive fair value gap and continued to drive down. So that's what I liked about it. You had a reversal at a key zone. It never came up and broke this. It continued downward. We had the candle closure below the EMA ribbon, and we had a fair value gap created. So that's my reasoning. Good question there, though, Kivy. It's a good question. Very valid. Some light, Jose. Some light. We got crazy action in here right now. All of the technicals switch to strong sells too. Typically, the 15-minute is where we enter, but we need to see the downtrend and the rejection on at least the 1 hour or the 4 hour. But the 15-minute is where I like to enter. 15 or the 5. Hammering down the candle charts. We got a new 5-minute coming in what? 1 minute and 25 seconds. Yeah, great rejection candle. Want to see it break those lows. If we can break the 110-237 area, we could see the 110-117 area. That's ideally where we'd get out, unless we saw a major selling pressure coming in through there. At least close 50 to 75% of positions in that profit. If you guys haven't already, make sure you click that like button, the thumbs up for the stream. Subscribe. I go live Sunday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 5 trading days. Do not touch Fridays. We do not trade on Fridays. Good close, bearish close. That's always good. Yeah, you can enter as many times as you want, but you don't want to over leverage your account. You don't want to fall in love with a trade and have it reverse on you. It is inevitable you are going to evaluate a trade wrong and it will hit your stop loss. That is inevitable. It happens to everybody. Nobody has a 100% win rate every single week. So if you over leverage yourself and fall in love with a trade that goes the wrong way, you're going to be kicking yourself when you blow your account. So if you want to enter multiple positions, you have to make a smaller lot size to be able to accommodate that. Nice, Nada. You made a demo account. Good. Best place to start is paper trading. Yeah, oil's insane right now. We were looking at that earlier. Oil's insane right now. Yeah, that's just nuts. Where did this blue line come from? Oh. These people keep talking. Just want to keep seeing rejection here. Oops, sorry guys. Sitting and waiting with your emotions is the hardest part. Everybody knows it. You can be the best technical analysis in the world. Yeah, of course, Ania. I appreciate you joining. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a demo anymore, right? You can't replicate that real money feeling without trading real money. This will get you going. But you got to get those emotions in check. Don't let it bother you. Chart's going to do what the chart's going to do no matter how you feel. It doesn't care about your emotions. It doesn't care about your money. All it does is move based off where money's coming in and going out. We got another one that just joined the Discord. Nice. There's a big old wick, baby. Let's go. This thing's been trying to go up, and it's not going to. This is going to push down. We've rejected every chance it had to keep moving up. It is on a downtrend. It has broken the lows. It came up to retest. That's what I'm seeing. $53 million. That's a lot of money. Could buy a jet for that. 53 million is a lot of money, man. I don't care who you are. That's a lot of money. Well, isn't that a nice move that we're getting here? Hey guys, when Jose comes back, we're going to surprise him with a round of applause. He's trading live account for the first time today. Love that candle. Love it. A cool 1200. Yeah, 53 mils a lot. There we go. 10 pips in profit, almost. Yeah, I'm gonna do the stream deck one that I have for him. You guys can send emojis and stuff for him. Jose's been riding with us for a while. There we go. Schubert's back. What's up, Schubert? Good to see you again. Glad to have you back. What's up, boy? What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. Got options. Man, the welcome tab in the Discord's going off. Welcome, welcome, guys. All right, what do we got here? We got roughly... Okay, yeah, TP1 is 110.117, Benny. 110.117. I prefer the Asian session over any session. The New York session has way, way, way too many red folder news, high impact news that makes the market unpredictable. I'm not staying up for the London session at 3 a.m. my time. And yeah, I like the Asian session. It's not as crazy. You still get big moves. You see ranges from the previous day. All right, everybody. Big shout out to Jose. He has been on his live account for the first time today. There we go. Congrats, Jose. Adam Cross, what's up, man? Adam Cross is here. Alright, we just got a new 15. Good, good, good. It's gonna try and go up again. We'll see. Yes, sir. Risk management is key. Extremely important part of trading. I agree with you there. Yes, sir, Adam. Not a bad little setup. Had a full candle closure below the EMA ribbon. We had a rejection at a key point and the EMA ribbon. Fair value gap created. Rejection of it. Confirmed downtrend. I like it. I like it. Doesn't always happen right away, guys. It did on that first candle there, though. Went almost for 12.6 pips. He probably did. I have the door closed. He's in the other room. Let it try. We're going to get a lot of movement going into this 4-hour candle here. Ton of movement going into this 4-hour candle. Ton of movement. As long as we don't break these highs, we're in good shape. Open range day. Yeah. We certainly gonna find out. on the 5-minute. Yeah, this is your, yeah, here the 110.717, and then the, well, now it was our entry point. Golfing tomorrow. I'm playing tomorrow morning. It's alright. Again, I'm not worried. You saw it do the same thing here. Go up for 2 candles, come through the EMA ribbon, and come back down. So, again, the analysis is there, guys. Oops. Oopsie. Wick down, wick up, wick down, wick up. Gonna get a breakout, though. Check what the small account's at. 10-4. Nice. It's a good entry. It's a really good entry. Nice. It's a good entry. Adele, Peter Diaz just joined Core. Can you add him to VIP, please? Welcome, Peter. Peter Diaz just joined VIP. How many hours do I spend in front of the chart? Like 3. And that's when I'm live trading with you guys. I may prepare 30, 40 minutes before, but I don't spend a lot of time on the charts. I'll figure it out. Hold on. It might be Miguel's kid, to be honest with you. Nat Otuka, where you been, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Busy? Yeah, man, I know the feeling. Let me find out here. Trading's good, man. We had a great week. We had a great week last week. We went 5-0, 207 pips on the week. It was a really good week, man. So everything's been good. Everything's been a-okay. Rejection. Thanks. Yeah, it was a good week. Feel free to answer Ania, guys. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. How much time do you guys spend on the charts each week? Is what Ania would like to know. Anyone re-enter? 60 hours. Oh, I'm glad you got a tall chair and you're not in a crawl space. That's important. It's always important. More time on the charts doesn't necessarily mean understanding more. Once you understand the strategy, you don't need to spend a lot of time on the charts. You just need to be able to identify the setup. And once you learn the strategy, you're able to identify the setup a lot quicker. Or just use the indicator. You can do that too. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for the 4 hour to re-enter, because I think we're going to make a wick up to here. 2 hours for prefers. Yeah, a lot of people do, especially on something new like this, you know? Especially on something new, like a skill that you don't know well. Like if you're a baseball player and you want to play golf, it's not going to take you too long to get good. You already have the mechanics, you already have the skill set, you already have the hand-eye coordination. But if you've never looked at a chart with candlesticks before and you want to learn to trade, it's going to take a little bit. It's a completely new and unheard of skill for some people. You know what I mean? GBP USD went and hit TP1. Look at that USD JPY trade. Look at that those candles. That's wild. $48 pips. Fine with me. Yeah, MacBooks are good. Exactly. I love what Adam said there. Like, most of his time is setting the watch list for the week and making sure you have your levels, and then just wait. Yeah, that is a fantastic way to look at it. Nice. Benny, you spend most of the time on here? AUDJPY is what we're in right now. It really depends. Like the overall trend is a lot easier to see on a higher time frame. But I would refrain from making blanket statements because everyone learns differently. I've had friends pick this up and learn it in 2 months, and I've had friends that took 2 years. On whatever time frame, it doesn't matter. I appreciate that. We're flipping bearish. We're flipping bearish. We are flipping bearish. Alright, let me email this guy. Let's see here. We're going to see what happens here. Oh, we got a new 15. Love that 15-minute close. Wick down, baby. Wick down. There's our red wickadoodle-doo. I love that close that we're looking at here. You guys are lagging? Hold on. Really? No, come on. Don't do that. No, it's back. Give it a sec. It'll go back. It might lag for a second, but it should go back. Might lag for a second. All right, last 10 minutes here. We're going to see what happens. Last 10 minutes of the hour. Would love to see some selling pressure here. Give me 1 sec, guys. It should fix itself. We'll see here shortly. Yeah, it is. Yeah, YouTube's having some issues, guys. We're switching to Discord, guys. We're going to switch to Discord because I'm not dealing with this bullshit on YouTube. Yeah, man, I hate YouTube sometimes. NVC. Oh, voice channel. Yeah, we'll just go live streaming. No, we're not doing Zoom. Discord. We'll just go general, actually. Go to stage. Oh, we just got fixed. We just got fixed. Hold on. We just got fixed on YouTube, I think. Everything just went back to excellent. I think we're good. Hold on. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Disregard. Disregard. Yeah, it worked itself out. I just didn't want to have it kick off on us. You know what I mean? Ah, now it came back. All right, we got 3 minutes left in this candle, guys. We're going to get a lot of movement here. We need to see if this is going to close bullish or bearish. Good. All right, good. So we can stick with YouTube. Yeah, I think it fixed itself. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We'll keep it here. We'll keep it here, guys. All right, let's see what we got here. Certainly some buying pressure going into the new hour. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. I got you, Adele. I see. I see. Boom. Here comes the wick. Here comes the retest. Should have got a new 4-hour also. think we should reject. I personally did. Holy movement. This thing's flying. I just don't see it breaking this area. We'll certainly see, obviously, but I don't see it breaking this area. Yeah, I mean, you certainly can. I did. Let me go to my other account. I think we're okay, though, now. No, we're good. We're staying in here. YouTube fixed itself. We just needed it to fix itself. We're good. We're good. We all right. It might be a tad delayed, but that's okay. Let's go big rejection. Big rejection here. That's what we want to see. Yeah, we here, Jose. We here. Good. I'm glad it seems okay. All right, awesome. Seems like everybody's back on board, so we're good. It is certainly late, though. Well, like lagging. It certainly is lagging. Not anymore. Nope, it rejected. It rejected pretty good. That's up to you. I personally took another position. When it rejected the EMA ribbon, I took another position. The rejection candle was solid. It's just a huge wick. Just with the gap down and the fair value gap there, I don't see it breaking that. We've got a fair value gap, an EMA, and a gap down bearish open. Like, those are three very, very strong confirmations that this thing's going down. Yeah, I think it's just a little delayed, to be honest with you. That's it. I think we're just seeing a tad bit of a delay, but that's all right. It's fighting so hard to move up, and that fair value gap just will not let it. It's fighting hard, which is a good sign. You know what I mean? Four hours rejecting that FVG too. See it reject that fair value gap there. Good seeing you, Benny. Take care. Take care, man. Let's see this thing keep rejecting. It's trying so hard. It's trying so hard to move up, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I think it's coming down. $200 what there, Adam? To be honest with you, I always knew I was going to do it. I just didn't know how long it was going to take to become profitable. And, you know, it took me 6-7 years to become profitable. But here we are 15 years later and doing very well. So, good question, though, Nene. Good question. I'm not getting off, guys. I'm just marking these up. I just mark my alerts up. But don't worry, I'm not getting off. Yeah, we're going to get that rejection. On the 5 minute. Yeah, I mean, not really looking at this trade on the 5 right now. I'm looking at it really on the hour. The hour is the structure that we originally took it off of, where we had these candles wick down into profit. So that's where I'm really basing my analyzing on. Because this is a key point for us to reject right now. You know what I mean? It's a very key point for us. I put mine at 1110,979. $1110,979 is where I have it at. Let's go 15-minute candle. Break the lows of the previous candle. See a big sell-off here. Nice big sell-off here. The 4 hour, the 2 hour, the 1 hour, the 30 minutes, the 15, and the 5, other than the 5, are all sells. All sells. There you go. Perfect. That's good theory. That's where I have mine at too. Let's blow through that fair value gap right there. Completely blow through it. Not that way. 5 minute. We're certainly going to find out. I just like these wicks rejecting this area for 4 straight hours. You know what I mean? That's where my like core analysis of this is the 4-hour time frame, fair value gap, EMA ribbon. Core analysis is that this should come down and the gap down and meeting all 4 of our rules. Yes, sir. Let's go. We're going to see what happens here. Time will tell. It's a patient game now. Patience game. It is a patience game there, Adam. Yeah, I feel you, man. I love to see it work too. There's nothing better than seeing the system work over and over again. Gives you some confidence on the charts, you know? Repetition of that over and over again is what builds a profitable trader. It is just bouncing on that line right there. It's been bouncing at that 110,500 to 110,520 for almost an hour now. 30 minutes. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, it's never going to. It's never going to care. I really like the rejection we're getting on the hour, though. Let's flip this baby red and just drop off a cliff. Yeah. I would say as long as you get full rejection again at that EMA, yeah. I'm personally not entering again. I'm in twice. I think I'm in for like 30 lots on the big account, and I'm in for 4 lots on the small one. So the small account is in for 4 lots right now. That's the P&L you guys are seeing right now. It's a big old rejection candle, though. Yeah, it looks like it may not. We'll see. Time will tell. We could consolidate right there for a couple hours. We could have a drop off, but we just had like almost an hour and a half straight of it testing that fair value gap. It should be selling now, just based on price action, you know, based on the market structure of how this looks. That's what I'm seeing. 5-minute sell-off. There you go, right back under that EMA. Nice. Yeah, me too. On the smaller account. Nice, nice. Yeah, I agree. My TP1 on the small account is like almost $1,000. I have the 3-lot trade set to TP2 and the 1-lot trade set to TP1. So, just to give you an idea what I'm doing there. I don't think the stream's delayed anymore either. Looks like we're back on track. You gotta trust the system. That's all you can do. That's all you can do is trust the system. Otherwise, you're guessing. I think it's more just a matter of time. Yeah, that 1 hour is looking bearish. I agree with you there, Jose. One hour is looking extremely bearish. It's fighting it. It's fighting right there. It's gonna break out. Did we get a new 5? Yeah, we got a new 5-minute candle. 5 more minutes till we get a new 15. And we're 30 minutes into the 4 o'clock hour. What a suck up there. You be getting rain down there? Over there? Left of me? Right of me? We have gotten no rain here in like weeks, which is nice. I don't need any more rain, but at least it cooled you off there. Down under of you. Yeah, you are. Down and to the right. Way down that way. a waiting game now, boys. It's a waiting game now. Which is always the fun part of trading. The waiting game. We're going to see what happens here. How many people we got in this? Who's in this trade? We in. Jose's in. Sydney's in. You're. Thanks, Nene. Appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you back again. Kivi's in. Alright, 1 minute till the 15-minute candle here. It's got to retrace that. Oh, good. Appreciate it. Nice. I want to see it too. I want to see it drop. Like so. Tell you what, my back hurts. Sit up straighter. We may go for a longer stream today. I want to see this thing in profit. We're getting the rejection, guys. That's the most important thing. I ideally would like a red close, though. $30-minute looks promising as well. $30-minute looks promising. As long as we get that rejection, we're good. Rejection. Chart's just testing us. Playing with our emotions here. I know, right? It's alright. It's all part of it. Like I said, we've got 5 hours of rejection at this fair value gap now. 5 hours. There's nothing to say it's not going to create a wick up here, but I don't see it blowing through this. We're 5 hours into market open, and it's just, it hasn't been able to break it, which means there is selling pressure. We're at 97K on the volume. Wow, holy GBP USD. Right here's our key zone. This is where we want to watch right here. That's what we're looking at. Just playing on that line. It's been playing on that line for a while now. Right there is stuck in between two of them, see? So you got here and here. It's going to decide whether it's going to go that way or this way. Based off the rejection, thinking that way. But we are going to see. Here we are, Adam. You know, JPY is at the same point. GJ is at the same point. We're all at the same point right now. Thanks, Elijah. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think the rejection point is key here. So if you're looking at the candles, correct. It's been bearish movement for, you know, roughly an hour and 45 minutes. We were in profit about 12 pips. Came back up here to retest this key zone. We're going to see what happens from here. It's just bouncing. There's some selling pressure. It's moving. It's a moving. Oh, there goes my AirPods. We back. Certainly tested it. It's for sure tested it on the hour. Currently testing, I should say. Not just tested. Testing. Actively. Testing you. The positive sign is that it's not just full on blowing through it. It's AUDJPY there, Elijah. Australian dollar to the Japanese yen. All we can do is watch, though. You know? It's a good setup. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of processing power, you know? A lot of GPU, a lot of CPU usage. Love it. Yeah, that's what I love to hear. 10 toes down and we standing on business. Some more rejection. We got a new 15-minute candle. Would love to see it go red. Not that way, sir. Downward is the way we want to see. Mr. Green Candle. Andrew, what's up, man? How are you? What's going on, Andrew? Good to see you again. Welcome back. You guys remember that Budweiser commercial? What's up? Light Bear, what's going on? How are you? Does that say Light Bearer? Light Bearer. Yeah, what's going on? How are you? Welcome. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know what you're thinking. It'd be a much better day if this comes down. Alright, let's see her come down here. We got 12 minutes left in the candle. This is going to give us some information on what is going on with the buyers and the sellers. If we can create more of a wick downward, we've got a better chance of this going down because there's selling pressure. If we finish with a full body candle up this way, that means there's a lot of buying pressure coming in. But I'm seeing this come down. We're seeing it reject the fair value gap, and we're seeing it reject the EMA ribbon. So, that's just the facts of the chart. So, good question, Elijah. So, when we got in right here, this was 2 candles with massive wicks below the EMA ribbon, as well as fair value gaps. You have a confirmed downtrend on the lower time frame. So, you gapped down to start, and you had resistance right here. We were in profit for 12 pips and just didn't get out. It was like 1,500 bucks. Because we're holding for down this way. Ideally, you go to TP1 for 23 pips. And that's our trade. We're typically anywhere from 20 to 60 pips. You got in again, Schubert? Nice. But we had candle closure below the EMA ribbon. That's a rule. We had a fair value gap created. We had downtrend established on the lower time frame. And we had a reversal at a key point. So all 4 of our rules there lined up. That's why we took this trade. So those are our 4 confirmations and rules that need to happen in order for us to take a trade. Hopefully that makes sense. No problem, Elijah. Schubert, you're done re-entering, or you're done with the trade? Gotta stick to the system. That's the only way to be profitable. Have to. I think Schubert meant he's done re-entering. See this candle flip red. Yeah, that's the only thing you can do is stick to the system. Anything else is just going to hurt you, you know what I mean? By not sticking to it. We're chasing pips, not dollars, though. Pips will lead you to the dollars. Can't wait to drop your SL to break even. You gonna do that once it gets to break even, or are you gonna do it once it goes down further? You could actually put break even exit now if you don't believe in the trade. I personally do, so I'm not doing that, but you could do it even when you're not in profit. You could click break even exit. But I am not a fan of that. Yeah, down further, I agree. I agree with you there. Did not know that was today. Happy IWD Day. I want to see this candle close red with a full body below there. Full body closure below this one would be really nice. Got over 111K volume right now too. There's so much volume between this and Euro JPY. And Euro JPY just actually took the dump. So I think it's coming. I think it's coming with AUD, guys. The Euro JPY took the dump off. Rejected for hour and 15 minutes. AUD JPY rejecting for roughly 45 minutes here, but in the long term since the open. Oh shit, sorry, wrong button. For 3 hours and 30 minutes. So I can't say I've ever had that in my life, but it sounds good. Sounds good for sure. Don B, what's up? Is that Don Ball? Or Don Bell Sells? Is that Don Bell Sells? Haha, it is. Don Bell Sells, what's going on? How are you? Well, that's a nasty 15-minute candle there. Now you see why your wife did. That was a good one. That was a good one. We're rejecting the EMA ribbon. Miguel. Hey, Miguel, did your son join? Or is that just someone with the same last name as you? All right, we got 3 minutes left in this hour candle, guys. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it was him. Yeah, because he joined, but I don't think he joined the Discord. I sent him an email. So if you want to let him know to check his email, I sent it, and I'll have Adele put him in all VIP everything. Because I don't think he clicked the link on the automated email once you buy a plan to tell you to get in the Discord, then you'll be put in. Oh, switched over to the dark side and went to gold, huh? On this gold sell right here. On the sell down. Yeah. Just too much leverage, man. You know my reasoning. Oh, on the upside, nice. So you took it on the upside this way right here. Right there, huh? Based off this, this, and this. 3 confirmations to go up each time. And test this EMA level. Quick 800 and tapped out. Nice. There you go. Yeah, 4-hour key level. Nice. We just want to see TP1. With the gap down to open the market, it's bearish. Nice. Look at you teaching. Miguel's got it down. Hey guys, shout out to Don Bell Sells. If you guys need a house in Florida, you're looking to buy a house here, that's your guy to go to. Alright, we got our new hour candle here. Fair value gap created, but we are still below the EMA ribbon. The 25, we'll see. Who went live trading today? Jose did. Jose went live today. Wow, holy shit, GBP USD. Alright, let's get wick rejection here and move back down. Tired of us sitting in drawdown. Take care, Adam. Thanks for joining, man. Good to see you again. Wick down, reject the EMA, reject the fair value gap. And come right down to here. There's so much rejection at this thing. Just trying. Longest stream we've had in a while, guys. Typically we're like between an hour and 45 and 2:30. 3 hours and 15 minutes on this bad boy. Alright, I'm gonna hop over to the big account real quick. Nice. Sitting 2.7K negative. It's alright, we trust the system, boys. We know it, we trust the system. Yep, still holding strong. The analysis is there. The gap down and the rejections are there. And all we're really looking to see is the TP1. There you go, theory. We in it. It's 5 minute too. The 15's rejecting too. So much play within these like 12 pips. Switch back to the other account. Fuck it, we'll hold this one. It's not the move we want to see. His moves are kind of big. Still on that downtrend though. That's your high. Your high's right here. As long as this high remains lower than that, we're still okay. Yeah, man. The emotions will get to you when you're trading. Like, sitting in drawdown's no fun, but it's part of the game. been some time too, 3 hours. It's the reality of the situation, you know? Oh, I bet. Yeah, 20K drawdown is not fun. Does not feel good. You know what? I never checked. Oh, that's where it's at. So London High was right there. Bill Pickle, we're trading AUD JPY tonight. AUD JPY. Oh, fuck. It's a huge candle. It's a huge candle. Yeah, it's a big one. Indeed it is. We'll see if we're going to manage this position or not. Because these are still intact. Just based on my experience, I do not see it opening down here and coming up and breaking the highs, but about to get a 15, huh? Yeah, like that's the high. I just don't see that happening. Gapping down that far, coming all the way back up to market close from last week and blowing through. Just don't see that. Do you know what I mean? Diamond hands, baby. Holding strong. Yeah, I'm holding strong too. Yeah, no, I got you, Elijah. I see what you're saying. You have to understand though, when we got in the trade, it was bearish. When we got in the trade, it was bearish. On the time frames we were analyzing it on. Yeah, it is a good rejection there. Just want to see it keep rejecting. Problem is we've created our rule this way. Not on the hour though. And the 4 is just touching the EMA. It's done that several times here. So your ribbon's right here. It's broken through and come back down here, 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 and now possibly here. See if that's a rejection we were looking for all night. So we sat in some huge drawdown there for a second. Like that movement. What a wick. Wow. What an absolutely massive wick that was, guys. No, we rendered that fair value gap done. What are we holding? Roughly, what, 29 pips? Okay. And SL is what? 61.8? Okay. Alright, alright. How you handle your drawdown is how you handle your profit, guys. Yeah, that is 100% the rejection. little liquidity draw there. Go for it, Schubert. You have a good night. I'm about to set and forget as well here. It's already 10:20 here, and I got a tea time at 7:45 in the morning tomorrow. Going to play golf in the morning. But I don't want to leave you guys hanging in this, you know? It's trying its darn hardest, let me tell you. Same place as same place, man. It's at 110.117. 110.117 is TP1. Old school. That's not what I want to see. The wicks are good, but we need some selling power. Yeah, no problem, Jose. Need some serious selling power in here. Thanks, Jose. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Give this thing another 15 minutes, I think. It's moving back up there. Certainly tried moving down there. Move right back up to the same spot here, but it's alright. What a wick that was. What a wick that was. Yeah, me too. Yep, I'm doing the same. Yeah, all mine are going to be TP1s. I agree with you there. I did the same thing. Done re-entering. Got you, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you there, Theory. I'm gonna ride it too. I might just watch it in bed though. I'm going on 3.5 hour stream. Yeah, me too. Me too, me too. Me too, me too. I don't even want to look what the big account is in drawdown, but I'm going to. Probably. Oh shit, I forgot to move my stop loss. That's funny. Yeah, no problem, Ania. Thanks for joining. Hope you have a great night. Or day. Whatever time it is where you're from. All right, guys, 10:30. We're gonna let it ride. If you're in the Discord, I will keep you guys updated. But we're gonna let this thing ride. I'm not getting out of it. So we're gonna let this ride. We're gonna see what happens. I appreciate everybody joining. And it's something to think about here. Is that we won 5 times in a row last week. The week before we went 5-1. The week before we went 5-1. So out of 3 weeks, that's 15 wins and 2 losses. It's really hard to be mad at that. So you have to understand, and please don't take this the wrong way as me making excuses, but losses do happen. I still think this trade has hope. I see us rejecting this area. Market close from last week and coming back down. So that's where I'm at on it. But just understand the concept of risk management is very important, especially when you're trading, like we are. So we're going to end it how we always do, guys. And I appreciate everybody showing up. We went over a lot tonight, and I look forward to seeing what happens over the next couple hours with this trade. But it looks like we're getting some downward pressure here, which is really good. I mean, that right there is that was just an 11-12 pip swing. So we're still moving down. But I'll message you guys in the Discord and keep you updated if I do get out. So just make sure you got your notifications on. All right, guys? Thank you. Appreciate everybody. You guys have a great night. Let's make some money, okay? See you tomorrow.